Hello, good people of the internet. We are back playing Digs, which is a roguelike tower defense game where you dig out your maze and use cars to upgrade your towers and fight off the waves of monsters, I guess. Game is in early access. Key has been kindly provided by the devs and publishers, so thanks to them. There is a link in the description. If you missed the first video where I talk about the tutorial or play the tutorial, then I'll link that as well. But we are going to dive into the entrance, and I don't know, we'll just play on normal, although that may be a silly thing to do. Anyway, so basically you have a certain number of noise that you can make, and so digging out one bit of the mine, I don't know, space underground, whatever you call it, will use up one of this, and at the end of the 10 noise that you make, the monsters will come out and they will try and get your gold. You get towers by digging into the surrounding areas, so each of these is a different type of rock and will give you, not all the time, but based on some probability. So this is a trap block, may contain a regular trap, 50% chance, although I'm not sure about the 50%. So yeah, this is a crystal, so that is your standard crystal kind of tower, and this adds barricades. Sorry, no, it looked like the one which is barricades. This is just not destructible. This one, sandstone, may contain barricades. So, and at the end of the level, well, you can't move the portal, but you can move this. So if we want to go in this direction, you know, we need a tower of some sort within the 8 clicks, surely. That's an upgrade slot. Or a barricade. So yeah, as you can see, this time we got a barricade. Is that useful? I mean, not really. We have nothing to attack with. So we need one of these to produce a crystal. There we go. But now I've created too much noise. So I have to play. So I can now choose where to move things to. I can move the gold, which is good. And so yeah, I have my one crystal here. I click this to move along the time. What's going to happen at the end of this? There will be a new boss added after this level. So at the moment there are 3 enemies. A level 2 gladiator, level 2 rock brain, and level 2 enemy with a lot of health. And I think this means there's going to be 2 of them, maybe, or no. Anyway, first wave. And we're already failing because it didn't really give us a good draw. So there's a bit of randomness in this. At least I don't think it was a good start, given the amount of things we clicked and we got 1 tower. And yes, anyway, so they unlocked a new boss, which heals their bodies. Great. So they have a boss, Professor. And at the end of this level, the enemies will get stronger. So we need to create more of a maze. But we also need towers, which is why I'm clicking on these things. And now that we have a tower, or 2, how can we make this more maze-like? Well, I guess we could click off into this side of things, but we only have a few clicks. And then this wasn't in the tutorial, the obsidian. So yes, it puts a bit of a spanner in my plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't have enough to go around it that way. I suppose I could come back this way and just move that there, or just out the way for now. Open that up, but again, because of that, it's kind of in the way. And yeah, it won't let you move towers into the way of the path, which I guess makes sense. So maybe I want to go this way, but I don't have a lot of clicks left. If I get rid of that, and we put that in the middle, then at least I'll be doing some damage. And if I put that over there, I can do even more damage. Anyway, let's... How many clicks do I have? 2 more clicks. So I can move that trap as well. Anyway, so now we've made too much noise and we click to proceed. We've got more towers down now, so it's less of a problem. As you can see, if I'd had a couple of towers in the first run, maybe it wouldn't have lost me a bit of health. Well, they wouldn't have taken the gold. Armored health increased by 5%. So yeah, that was what happened at the end of that level. At the end of the next one, there'll be another new enemy. It's saying level 5. So it's going to be 4 level 5 enemies. I don't know. Again, we can move that back. And we do want to be making it a bit more weavy. The obsidian does make it a bit more difficult, but if after going over here, like if we add the barricade here, we can maybe come off this direction. Aha, so there's a couple of new things there. It won't let me do that just yet. And right, now we want that to be there. Let's have to move things out the way so you can have like a stockpile area on the other side. We obviously want to stop enemies coming through here, but we're going to have to make them come this way. If we want them to stop coming through this path, then we have to put something in the way there. It would be nice if the end was one of these. So yeah, the orbs are damage, area damage, and the crystals are, well, just point damage, I guess. We could swap them. It does allow you to swap them like that. And, oh, we do have one more clip. So yeah, there are 2 more things here. This is the card block, so it can contain a card. We'll probably click that. Or the mysterious block, which I haven't had just yet. It was not in the tutorial. May contain a card or a disaster. So that doesn't sound like something I want to play with just now. So you can have extra gold. That's like, adds extra gold to the chest. A zapper can hit behind the walls, which, anyway, sounds good. The frost orb was the best thing, and you might think that I would be sensible to play this now, but it won't let me because this costs noise as well to do the upgrade. So we hit play, and enemies are so far not causing problems, but that will all change. So yeah, they now have a healer, and the healer's kind of annoying. We're going to upgrade this thing, the frost orb. At the end of this level, a new portal will open up, and it's not going to be like in a fun place either. It'll probably be annoyingly down here or something. So if I open up this path, because I can maybe make them come around here. We've only got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's probably, well, I can't even speak now. I risked it. There we go. So yeah, pick up a smart crystal, which again is an improvement. I could play it now, but that would be, I need all my clicks for these things to, am I going to get a disaster this time if I do it? In fact, I've miscounted and I can't do this. Did I go one further than I meant to? Maybe. Well, there you go. I don't also know what the chance is. Is it 50-50? If so, I'm not really into gambling like that. So yeah, you kind of want to use your clicks for both creating mazes, but also getting things. Oh, let's risk it. So now I've made too much noise. Okay, anyway, so we can choose luck, which, more luck for card draws, sure. So now, yeah, I've used too much noise. Or I've made too much noise. Anyway, you can see the healers. If there's two next to each other, they tend to keep themselves alive much longer. Anyway, so a new portal opens up, and luckily, well, maybe it's random then, but it is right next to the other one, so it doesn't cause us a huge problem this time. If we open that up and we stick our barricade there, it doesn't let us. Yes, sometimes the game can be a bit annoying and doesn't let you change the path. Because there's something in the way. I mean, it's good that it doesn't let you change the path, but maybe it should just highlight it in red instead. And so we have 9 clicks. What are we going to do with the 9 clicks? We could do another weird path this way, maybe. Or not, because there's obsidian there. Just a whole bunch of obsidian. So that it said chance of a card or a disaster, but it hasn't actually added a disaster. I can't add this here, and there's too much obsidian in the way. Maybe we could push them back up this way and all the way around. Don't know. It's a waste of the path that you've already created in a way. So a trap we can move. You know, anywhere is fine. Early on maybe makes sense. I mean, there's a frost thing here that's going to keep going up and down. And crystal. So yeah, I can make them come this way. So I need that square gone. So yeah, I've made too much noise, but you know, I can bring this closer to the edge, at least for now, and we can move them later. Oh, I didn't upgrade anything. Maybe I'll do that next time, instead of being so focused. Anyway, there is Greenie. Greenie is the... Oh, he has a lot of health. And he's being healed by 3 healers. That's the kind of main thing that's keeping him alive, you can just see. I don't know if the healers need a bit of a rebalancing, because they seem to do a lot of healing. And he's just going to get straight through. Luckily, he only ate 1. Anyway, healer Dig's health increases by 5%. So yeah, let's upgrade one of these towers. This will focus on the strongest then. Not that I necessarily want it focusing on the strongest, but... Unlock. I don't know if it looks like you're placing it onto a special place, but not really. So we just wanted to go around the back here. So now that's an extra path. Again, we need to put things into storage so that we can bring them back out. Right, so I need actually this one gone first. Do I? I need to block this path. So I could have that one gone. Or yes. So I need that one gone. No, it doesn't let me. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping they should be able to walk around that. Yeah, they can. Okay, so now we can move some of these things back, but actually it won't let me put them. It has a nice red icon on the floor, which is almost useful. Well, it is useful. You can't place it on top of these things because that's like the ceiling. And I guess I can't place these anywhere, but they can be back here shooting things which are just coming out of the portals. What I can do next time is use, like, get rid of some of the edges where there are maybe other things hiding. Anyway, next wave. And much less of a problem. Anyway, so new enemy unlocked, which is this rock guy who splits in half. Doesn't say when. I mean, you can see them up here, but yes, we should follow the plan that I said before. So things in the edges. Well, if there wasn't one there, then we will just bring it closer. Again, same for that. That was a trap anyway. I shouldn't make too much of a gap here, but I suppose I can now move that slightly further away. These aren't on the critical path, but there is a frost thing there, which is useful. So I could think about making a different path out here to kind of make this longer again. Or, you know, could go up here and do a little extra loop there. Let's go down here. So yeah, a frost crystal or luck. Let's go with a frost crystal. And I don't know, maybe in this area, one of these to be frost. And what else then? Okay, so a crystal there is good, but the obsidian is not. Which is making me think this is not a good place. So now I've made too much noise. Anyway, so we invite the enemies. You can't do any movements of anything whilst the enemy's moving. Or upgrading if you had cards. It doesn't let you do any of that. And there is now a new portal. And as you can see, it is in the most annoying place. Which looks almost impossible, right? Obviously, you can't move the portal. You can move this thing. So we could say that the halfway point is that now they're both working to over here. So now this is the route we want to protect. And yeah, we've got all this extra stuff, but that's not useful. In fact, putting it in the obsidian corner maybe isn't a thing to do. But we could start digging out a path halfway here. And we could also dig out a path this way. I guess we'll give that a go. Although there's lots of obsidian around. So I can't put anything blocking this part here because of the obsidian, which is really annoying. Unless I connect this up, which it isn't really wanting me to do. Anyway, I've now made too much noise. So we can put extra things on this path, though. I mean, I could get rid of that and have an extra tower there whilst it's frosted. Could be useful. So yeah, we will go. Isn't this a frost tower? I suppose it is frosting one at a time. Yes, I definitely need to focus on making this defense over here better. The producer boss. So I've unlocked a new boss. What does this guy do? Chesty McSpawnmore. Well, will then spawn more enemies, I guess, when he dies, or just generally? We do not know. Okay, so that is now a better route for them to take. Except I need to put this into storage. See, I have plenty of barricades. Right, I need to move this out the way first. Again, it's kind of... Well, I need to move things very far out the way. It's like, but why is that not okay? Because there's not really a path between these things. So now it lets me do this. And we might as well have a trap here. I don't know. If the boss comes out here, then it's still going to cause me problems because it was only just about keeping up with it on this side as well. What I could also do, instead of doing this, is I could put this here and put a barrier here and open this up. That maybe makes more sense. So now they're both forced around this way. So yeah, you can definitely change things around and make things better for yourself. Or worse, depending on how you play. So yeah, there's a few towers around here. This isn't that great. And this frost tower is now right near the end, where maybe it would be better for them to be slightly further back. Like here or something. Maybe. What else do we want to do then? We could make this path a bit more windy out here. And then we run into obsidian. Okay, so now it's saying I made too much noise again. We can at least bring those closer to the path. Or on the path. And yes, I should remember I have 4 barricades in storage. 5 even. And given this is where a lot of my damage is happening, I could maybe add a couple of towers here. I don't know if a boss came this round, but I think we managed to cope pretty okay. So now we have a new enemy that we've unlocked, the fast enemy. Excellent for them. So yeah, so we are trying to go around here. And I suppose we need to come out this way. And, well, we need this tile gone. Of course, that's in the way. No. Because then that's a path. Oh, right, there's another boulder in the way back there. So it makes it longer. There aren't many towers on that route, though. There haven't been a lot of upgrade squares. I mean, there's these card ones, but... Okay, I was hoping for a tower, so that's good. I mean, I could try and get an upgrade. Yeah, so a Zapper one. But I do not have the noise available, so we're just going to let that round play. Who's coming out this time? Professor Frankie. Okay, it's not good that all these enemies are getting past. In fact, if a lot of these ones get past, this may even be game over. Don't know. So this is like the boss. He got killed? Oh, his friend got killed. Professor Frankie, so now it's just the professor. Not looking good. Maybe it's okay, because these will have to come around again. I think it should just be okay. Although, no frost at the end. Yeah, I did lose 1 health. The frost is really powerful. Anyway, Zapper. It can hit behind the walls. Which I don't fully understand. So if I put it here, it will have the ability to hit behind walls. What would be good to upgrade? Something on this path. That one. I guess we can always swap. You know, it's very easy to swap things. So yes, we want to maybe build out a bit more, or I mean, we could. We kind of want things near our frost things. We haven't got a lot of orb. There's just not a lot of orb rocks or anything. And it has now opened a new portal in one of the most annoying places. So, and I don't have a way to stop that. Because last time I moved this wall and put the boulder in here. So I could put a boulder here, but that's the main route. And unless I allow the things to not take this long path, I guess I have to do that. But if I do that, it has to take the long path. And then I can clear that and then put that on this side. Well, it makes more sense to put a boulder on this side. It's already coming this way. Oh no, because I've put that there. So yeah, some of these are now not being used. In fact, that whole path is not being used. So it would be good if I can dig around there, but with 7 moves, I won't be able to. And I was needing the enemies to die. So yeah, that's the danger of these tiles, right? Again, I could do this one and put a boulder in its place. And maybe I should be clearing down some of these. So boulder. These are all boulders, aren't they? Well, I was just looking to create a space so I could actually have one of those there. And again, another tower. But yeah, so I want to build a path from here. How'd that work? If I just open that up, can I... No, because of the obsidian, I can't really force them. I can't open that up. I can't allow... so that has to stay there. And so they can't use that path. They would have to come through this path. Because of this gap, they have to come in through here. So it's fine. They can come this way and around here, but I won't be able to block that up. So if they come through here, there's no way I can have a path that comes this way and a path that comes this way without this path being the same path. So if I do that, it has to come down to like here, and then I block off both of these. Anyway, with 2, is it worth doing it now? Well, I've made a start. Put it that way. There are lots of things getting through. This may be the end. I mean, it's speedy guy. I mean, even the pathing on the enemy, it goes too fast and overshoots and hits the end, so it gives you extra time, but you can see there's way too many here. Down to 9 gold, 8 gold. Okay. So, I mean, we're not completely out the wall, dead just yet, but need to be doing more damage. I feel like we need more upgrades. Didn't get any. So maybe we do this plan that we were trying to do before. We need to get round to over here. An orb tower is useful. Okay, I am glad that it has allowed me to do this. Where is going to be the best place for an orb tower? Maybe on this corner or this corner. That's a pretty good corner. And we need to block this off from this direction. And block this off. I know. We move that to there. So yeah, they're now forced down this extra long route. Which is better. I want this near the frost thing. Probably makes sense for them to all be near the frost thing. No, not that. Even the floor traps. Oh no, these should be near the frost thing, but well, as close to this as possible. Maybe there's better places for these to be as well. I mean, they're good next to the frost, though, because they will do extra damage. Any towers which are not really being utilized could be here, but that's fine. Let's go with this for now. It's like, what is this guy actually doing? He's shooting through the walls, is he? Okay. It's hard. I can see where this thing is shooting, and I know this is just doing area damage, but I don't know what this is attacking. Okay. And are we going to kill the fast things? Just about. So that was, well, still time for these to be annoying. Anyway, regular digs increased by 5%. At the end of this, there will be a new portal. We could do with more crystals, so maybe we just aim for crystal places. You know, in the walls, I mean. Or this upgrade. Nothing there. Crystal, which we can move to there. Another crystal and an upgrade. Maybe I should move you here. So a frost orb. Do you like one of those? We put you there. Maybe, well, then we can have these traps at this frost orb. And if anything, maybe have these shooting on the frost here. Something like that. Is that more efficient? Maybe. And now with 5 clicks, there probably isn't too much we can do. Again, we want more traps and stuff. Well, not traps, towers, but if we can't have that, can we create another path out here? There's a new portal coming, so maybe it'd be nice if we could save them. Can we save them? You can save the noise. Aha. Because after the new portal, I may need more clicks. I'm just hoping it goes up. So, whilst this is doing a good job of slowing them down, it's not doing a good job of killing them. Because they have so many healer things. Like, the healer things, I think, are a bit overpowered when there's just more than 3. Okay, so this is the end. We're up to what, wave 13? But it's clear that we're not passing this. So I collected 0 gems. I got a score of 13, so it's just the wave. Killed 270 things, total boss number 2. And this is Diggs. Well, this is me trying to play the first one. Maybe I should have played on easy. Maybe that would have meant I collected some gems. I'm not sure what the gems are. And yeah, there's a link in the description. If you've liked it, please leave a like. If you think you want to see more like this, and please subscribe, because there's other games like this on the channel. But yes, a reminder that it's in early access, and other thanks to the devs. And thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.